Welcome to falling in love with yourself, falling in love with your life. As a reminder, please listen to this meditation only when you will not be distracted. So, not while you're driving or otherwise engaged in a task that requires your full attention. You want to allow yourself to surrender to a powerful experience of love and acceptance like never before. By continuing to listen to this meditation, you are agreeing to take full responsibility for yourself, and you should allow yourself to stop listening if you're finding it too intense. Take a break and try again on another day. Let's begin. Let's start by just adjusting, noticing the position of your body and making any adjustments to make yourself more comfortable. Shift to release any tension in your body. And now turn your attention to your breathing. And see if you can slow the pace of your breathing down just a little bit and deepen your breathing just a little bit. So you'll just take a slow breath in all the way to the top, and then a long, slow exhale, completely emptying your lungs. And another breath in all the way to the top, and another long, slow exhale. Good. Let's do that 2 more times. Another breath in, and a long, slow exhale. And one more breath in. And another breath out. Good. Good. And now, in the theater of your imagination, just imagine that you are sitting someplace very comfortable, very relaxed. And in that space, you find a photo album. The old kind of photo album with the cardboard pages and the thick binder. And you look at the photo album as it's closed, and it has your name on it. So just notice that for a moment. This is the photo album of you, of your history. Notice what that feels like as you're holding your hands. Your photo album. Now, let's open the photo album from the back, and we'll slowly move towards the beginning. And so, in your mind's eye, open the photo album to the very last page, which is the most recent season of your life. And look at the pictures of yourself on that page. Take in those pictures and just imagine, allow yourself to go and imagine yourself in the recent past. Now, see if you can extend love and compassion and acceptance towards yourself in this recent past season of your life. Just in your mind's eye, let that previous version of yourself know that you love her, you accept her, you think she's pretty okay. Good. And now, turn the page so that now you are open to the page of your photo album reflecting your early adulthood, 20s, early 30s, let's say. And take in the pictures that capture who you were at that season of your life. And just notice what you feel inside as you remember her. And again, see if you can extend love, acceptance towards her. Let her know that you think she's great. You think she's good. Maybe even you're proud of her for trying so hard. Now you may notice a little bit of judgment coming up within yourself as you look at that season of your life of the 20s and early 30s. If you do notice some judgment from today as you look back, that's okay. Just notice that judgment. But also notice as you look at that version of yourself in the 20s and 30s, notice if it's true that she was doing as well as she could with the wisdom that she had at the time. Was she trying her best? And if you sense that she was trying her best in the 20s and early 30s, then let her know that. Affirm her. Extend compassion to her and acceptance to her. And maybe even in your mind's eye, give that younger version of yourself a hug. Let her know that you think she's really quite fine. And now let's turn the page in the photo album to an earlier period, to your teenage years, and take in the pictures on the page that reflect your teenage years, which can be some difficult and tumultuous times for some people. That's okay. So just take in those pictures of yourself in the teen years. Again, see if you can extend love and compassion. Acceptance to that younger you. See if you can let her know that you think she's really quite special. See if you can let her know that you delight in her. And again, if you do notice some judgment towards that teenage version of yourself rise up within you, that's okay. That's okay. Again, check and see when you're honest with yourself, was that teenage version of you, was she trying to do her best with the resources that she had at her disposal? If she was trying, then let's just accept her the way she was at that time, rather than holding her to a standard that, reflects what you know later in life. Because that's not really fair. And again, maybe that teenage version of you deserves a hug. She was doing her best. And so let's accept her. And now let's go back in time some more to the late childhood years. 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 years old. For some people, those are difficult years. For some people, they're quite easy. As you take in the pictures on the page of your later childhood years, just notice what she was like. Just notice what you were like. Your view of yourself, your view of the world. And again, see if you can extend love, acceptance, affection, compassion. In your mind's eye, just let her know that you think she's really quite special, really quite delightful. She's a wonderful kid. And she's doing her best. We're going to travel back to one earlier page in this photo album of you. Turn the page again to your preschool years. And look at the pictures there. Maybe this is a season of your life where you were filled with awe and wonder, the joy of exploration. And in your mind's eye, as you capture that younger version of you on those pages in that photo album, see if you can extend love, acceptance, affection, compassion towards that little preschooler. And definitely, if it feels right, give her a hug and just hold her. Let her know that she's safe, she's secure, she's okay. Good. Good. Before you close the photo album, be sure to just review with all of the younger versions of you that you love them, you accept them. These are all the parts of you. Now, I'm going to invite you to close the photo album and just look at the cover. Because these days you are creating the next page. of photos that go into the photo album. And so you have a wonderful opportunity to create the next pages and the next photos to be filled with self-love and self-acceptance. And so just as you experience yourself today, as you're reflecting in this meditation, see if you can notice that today you're doing the best you can. And today you're worthy of love and worthy of acceptance. Take an extra moment and review the various roles that you have in your life. These are the things that you do, and maybe the things that you're known for. Perhaps you're a wife. That's a role. And perhaps you're a mother. And that's a role. And perhaps you are an employee or a business owner. And that is a role. And just see if you can be grateful for each of those roles that you have in your life currently. And again, in those roles, I think it's safe to say that you're doing the best you can with the resources that you have at your disposal. And I wonder if you can notice that there is a self underneath any and all of those roles. That is the essential you. In Christian spirituality language, that is the self that is known and loved by God from before the foundations of the world. And so just for a moment, see if you can agree with God that you're loved, quite apart from your roles, quite apart from your responsibilities. You're simply loved. And see if you can just settle into that, savor that, bask in that. You're loved. Bask in that for as long as you wish. There's no rush here. And then when you're ready, you can return the photo album to where you found it.